Hello out there from Fixez.com. Looks like today we're going to be working on an Apple iPhone 5S. In today's video, we're going to show you the steps necessary to remove and replace both your dock port assembly and your loudspeaker assembly for your 5S. To help you complete this repair, our suggested tools are small Phillips screwdriver, suction cup, a spudger, iPhone 5-point pentalobe screwdriver, fine-tipped curved tweezers. Let's get started on our entry into the 5S today. Very similar to our iPhone 5. We have two pentalobe screws on either side of the lightning port. Let's use our screwdriver to remove these screws. With our pentalobe screws removed on either side of the lightning port, we want to use a suction cup down near the bottom of our home button. Now, when pulling back our touchscreen from the base of the phone, let's be very careful and not pull it too far away from the base, as there is a ribbon cable on the other side of the touchscreen for the home button that we do not want to cause damage to. With our 5S opened up just enough to reveal the plug for our home button connector, let's reach in with our spudger and go ahead and separate that plug from its connector. Peeling back our 5S touchscreen completely is going to reveal a metal cover over the connections for our touchscreen, similar to the iPhone 5. Let's remove the 4 Phillips screws for the metal cover so we can access the touchscreen connections. And with our metal cover removed, we can now use a spudger or like tool to go ahead and separate our connections and free up the touchscreen for removal from the iPhone. With our touchscreen removed from our 5S, we can now show you the steps necessary for removal of your dock port assembly. We need to begin our disassemble with first removing our battery from our iPhone. Let's remove the 2 Phillips screws, holding down the cover plate for our battery terminal. With our battery connection exposed, we can now disconnect it using our spudger or a set of tweezers. And to physically remove the battery from the phone, we use the spudger to pry it up and out of the way. So we have a total of 7 Phillips screws that's securing both the loudspeaker and the dock port assembly. Let's go ahead and remove all of these screws. Next, we have a small coaxial plug connection near the battery terminal that we need to disconnect. At this point, our loudspeaker should be free from the phone to lift up and out for replacement. For removal of the dock port assembly, it's just a matter of adhesive and one small connection into the motherboard. We can pry up on the connection to release it, and then using our spudger, gently lifting on the entire assembly, peeling it up out of its adhesive, and then up and out of the phone for replacement. All of the replacement parts and tools that you've seen in this video today are available at www.fixez.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.